Australia is one of the most urbanized countries on Earth. Almost 90% of Australians live near the coast, but beyond the cities, beyond the beaches, and beyond the suburbs, lies another Australia. An Australia larger than most countries. A place of scorching heat, violent floods, deadly isolation, and distances so vast they seem impossible. For more than 2 centuries, Australians have been fighting a silent war against this land. Not against another nation, not against an invading army, but against the Outback itself. This is the secret war between Australia and the Outback. When Europeans first arrived in Australia, many believed the continent could be easily explored. They were wrong. The Outback quickly proved itself to be one of the harshest environments on Earth. Explorers disappeared. Expeditions failed. The most famous example was the Burke and Wills expedition. Attempting to cross Australia from south to north, they reached their destination. But on the return journey, they died in the wilderness. The Outback had claimed more victims. Australia's war had begun. The Outback's greatest weapon isn't heat, it's distance. Many Australians underestimate just how enormous the country is. Drive through Europe, and you may pass multiple countries. Drive through Central Australia, and you may see almost nothing. Some roads stretch for hundreds of kilometers without services. A simple breakdown can become a survival situation. Running out of fuel, running out of water, getting lost. These remain genuine dangers even today. The Outback punishes mistakes immediately. Then comes the heat. Some Outback towns experience temperatures above 50 degrees Celsius. Roads soften, vehicles fail, electronics stop working. People can become dehydrated within hours. In places like Coober Pedy, many residents live underground. Not because it's unusual, because it works. The Outback forces people to adapt or leave. But strangely, the Outback is not only a land of drought, it can also become a land of floods. Massive rain systems sometimes transform dry deserts into temporary inland seas. Roads disappear. Communities become isolated. Supplies stop arriving. Entire regions can be cut off from the rest of Australia. The same land that suffers drought can suddenly drown in water. Australia refused to surrender. Instead, it built systems to fight back. The Royal Flying Doctor Service, remote airstrips, satellite communications, road trains, long-distance railways, remote education systems. Every piece of infrastructure became another weapon in the battle. Without them, many communities would simply cease to exist. Yet, despite the challenges, millions never gave up. Station workers, miners, indigenous communities, truck drivers. For generations, they learned to live with the Outback, not by defeating it, but by understanding it. The land remained powerful, but people adapted. Today, the war continues. Bushfires, floods, heat waves, isolation, distance. The challenges have never disappeared. Australia still spends billions every year maintaining roads, services, and infrastructure, because the Outback remains a difficult environment. The Outback was never truly conquered, and perhaps it never will be. Instead, Australia learned how to survive beside it, and that secret war continues to shape the nation today. Subscribe to Australia Reality TV for more hidden Australia and forgotten history.